listening to all the blathering anymore. Some people like to be in his shoes, though. He shouldn't believe everything in here. Well, there was a time when things would have gone very differently. He shouldn't believe everything in here. I doubt that's ever likely to change. Same old story every time. Maybe. But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know if there'll be trouble ahead. Let's talk about something else instead. Some people never learn. Wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though. He shouldn't believe everything you hear. As long as I'm not involved. That wasn't very clever.
What do you...
There was a time when things would have gone... Let's talk about it instead. If you think.
Cleared up ages ago. People don't need to know. There was a time. Hang on.
Cor Angar sent me. He said you should take me to the Orc Cemetery so I can find Baal Lukor and his Templars.
So I'm the gopher again. Damn. I just should never have lost that almanac. Well then, come with me.
Let's talk about... That wasn't very clever. That won't happen again. You shouldn't believe... That's really not... If you think...
You shouldn't believe everything you see. I'm not taking you across this bridge. I don't want to commit suicide. You must be mad to go in there. Even Baal Lukor and his Templars didn't get out again.
We'll see what happens. Go back to the camp. I'll be there later.
Thanks for your help. You really arrived in the last moment.
Kor Angar sent me. Have you found any sign of the sleeper?
Not so far. But what about Iberian? Has he come to yet?
No, he's still unconscious.
We need to solve the riddle of these caves. After all these dreadful losses, I can't go back to the community empty-handed. But my fighting skills are limited, and the orcs don't react to my magic spells like the gullible people in the old camp do. If our Brotherhood sent you, maybe you could help me with the further investigation of this tomb.
I came across some dead Templars on the way here. What happened?
Master Kor Angar sent us here to investigate the caves. We expected to find nothing but stuffy graves and half-decomposed mummies. Suddenly, the darkness shifted and there were orcs everywhere. I don't know what they're looking for here, but their appearing here is more than unusual.
Where are the other Templars?
Dead. I unwittingly led them to their destruction. I hope the sleeper will pardon me.
I'll help you.
Good. Excellent. There are 3 tunnels leading out of this hall. We should search them all. Go ahead. I'll follow you. We can't go on here. Maybe these niches bear hints.
I found a piece of parchment.
It looks like an orcish spell scroll, but it's been torn in two. There must be another half somewhere. This tunnel leads to a dead end. Maybe you'll find some clues here that'll help us further.
There is a torn piece of parchment here.
Very good. It's the other half of the Orcish spell scroll.
What do we do with the two pieces now?
The two halves match, but I can't translate these Orcish signs. Hang on. This is interesting.
Well, I can't find anything interesting in this place.
Be silent and take a look at the ornamental runes in this cave. Yeah, these should suffice to translate the two halves of the parchment. I have it. It's a teleportation spell. It seems that it can only unfold its powers in a certain place. Strange. This place has a special aura. The aura of the hidden.
This hall reminds me of the image in the vision.
The vision. We're very close to our target. Behind this wall. That must be it. My magic powers are still very weak. Use the Orcish teleportation spell here, in front of this wall. You found the hidden place. My instincts have not deceived me.
And does the answer to the strange invocation of the sleeper really lie here? It looks more like another burial chamber to me.
We need to proceed. Go ahead. I'll follow you. No! This can't be true. There's nothing here but dust and bones. No! Master, speak to me. Sleeper, reveal yourself. No!
That was it. Now he's gone completely crazy.
This is all your fault. Your unholy presence has enraged the almighty Sleeper. Now I shall have to suffer for your sacrilegious behavior. I need to make a sacrifice for the Master, a human sacrifice. Then he'll be sure to enlighten me and make me his servant. Die, infidel!
You should... Maybe...
You have to watch what you tell people. I'd better keep... Same old story.
Obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
I've been to the Orc Cemetery. There was nothing there. No sleeper, no sign, no nothing.
What about Baal Lukor and the Templars?
They're all dead.
Dead? But why? What happened?
The entire cave system is teeming with orcs. They killed all of the Templars. Baal Lukor and myself survived, but suddenly Baal Lukor went mad. He screamed that the sleeper had ordered him to kill me, and he intended to obey this order.
It would appear he couldn't handle the fact that he hadn't found anything. I don't believe that the influence of the sleeper can cause such violent deeds. It cannot, irrelevant. The most important thing is that Baal Lukor did not succeed in his madness. Iberion is our only hope now.
How is Iberion doing?
He won't wake of his own accord, and he is growing weaker and weaker. I know how to wake him up, but I need your help.
What do you want me to do?
Get me the healing herbs from the swamp. 5 of the strongest kind should be sufficient. Please, hurry.
I have the healing herbs for Iberion.
Maybe.
Well done. Iberion woke up for a short time while you were out.
Did he say anything?
Yes, he said that the sleeper is not what we think he is. We must try not to awaken him again. All we can do is hope that it is not too late for Iberion.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
Iberion is dead. Our spiritual leader has left us. Even your quick help could not prevent his death.
What now, Kor Engar?
I have always trusted Iberion. Shortly before he died, he placed all his hopes on the escape plan of the Magicians of Water.
Then we should support the Magicians of Water in their plan.
They'll need the Focus and the Almanac. Both things are still in Kor Kalam's possession.
Where is Kor Kalam?
In a rage, he set out with a couple of Templars to find his own way to the sleeper.
Damn, how can we get the Focus now?
I believe he left the book and Focus in his laboratory. Here is the key for the chest.
How can I...
First, you will have... One moment!
Yes?
Take this rune of magic as a sign of our gratitude for your great deeds. This will allow you to teleport fast and easily to the courtyard of our temple whenever the need arises.
Thank you.
There must be something about that story after all.
If you think...
I better keep out of it.
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
Maybe. Hang on. Better not go rush.
If you think...
Give it to yourself. Some people...
You shouldn't believe anything. Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
If you think...
Some people never learn.
What are you doing here?
Did I give you permission to speak to me? Only joking. Those damn loonies are getting on my nerves. That's why I'm here. Don't speak to me. Pray for forgiveness by the sleeper. Your mission is of extraordinary importance. It's enough to drive a man out of his mind. No wonder they're all crazed round here. I'm Shrat, novice of the first rank, and that's who I'll always remain.
I want to join the Brotherhood. Can you help me?
You want to join this place? I'm actually just thinking about how to get away from here. We could roam the colony, relieve a few numbskulls of their money, collect some more. What do you think?
Let's move around together. Come with me.
Now that's what I like to hear. Let's go.
Our paths separate here. I'll go on my own.
Okay, I'll get back to my hiding place in the swamp. Take care of yourself.
It's real.
That won't happen. That wasn't very nice.
You've worked your way up pretty fast. Well done, man.
Shit.
Why does that happen over and over again? Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it works.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
For go.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
You've got used to our ways pretty fast. Welcome to the guards.
But keep it to yourself.
As long as I'm not involved.
Maybe.
You think?
Hang on.
For Gomez!
Take care.
Rely on somebody.
It was obvious that there was trouble ahead.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
That won't happen again.
Hang on. I did not go rushing into anything.
You have to watch.
For Gomez!
Probably rushing into anything.
You shouldn't believe
You're
everything you hear.
You're
Keep it to yourself.
Take-
People don't need to know it.
That wasn't
Let's talk about something else instead.
I doubt that's ever likely to change. You're probably right.
For Gomez!
That's not really my problem.
You should believe everything you hear.
I want to learn how to handle a two-handed sword.
Okay, let's go through the basics first. Hold the sword in a horizontal position. You'll need more swing to attack your opponent with such a heavy weapon. Raise your arm and swing it straight down. That's usually enough to knock the opponent down. Use the momentum of the weapon to bring it straight back up again. Two-handed swords are ideal for coordinating side hits to keep opponents at a distance. That should do to begin with. Have a practice.
Let's talk about something else instead. Maybe. Trouble ahead. But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
That wasn't very clever.
Rely on somebody.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
You've made the right choice. You'll enjoy being a guard. Forgo.
I doubt that's ever. I'd better keep out.
Greetings.
I
A long time ago.
I'm not listening to all the blathering. There was a time when things would have gone very differently. You're very probably right. I'd like to be in his shoes, though.
Some people never learn. When you tell people. Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
It was obvious that there would be trouble.
Forgo. I.
It was obvious that there'd be trouble ahead.
That's
Same old story every time.
You're one of us now. Well done. The guards need men like you.
people never learn.
see ya.
Take care.
That's ever likely to change.
It was obvious. If you think it's obvious that there'd be trouble ahead. If you think.
You shouldn't believe everything.
But keep it to
There
yourself.
won't ever be something about that.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
What the hell are you doing here?
He's had enough.
Get lost.
Sad performance! A tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled over anyway!
Get lost.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
That's real.
I thought that... you're probably right.
Ah, it's you. My friend Lester from the swamp camp told me all you did there. For somebody who hasn't been here for long, you've come quite a way.
I came quite close to becoming worm food a few times, too. I have an important message for the magicians of water.
Then you should talk to Saturas. He's the highest of the water mages and spends all day studying some writings or other. But no matter how important your message is, the guards of the upper level won't let you through to him.
Can't you put in a good word for me?
I can't, but Kronos, the keeper of the ore, might be able to give you permission.
Where can I find this keeper of the ore?
If you proceed from here, you'll come across the big dwelling cave behind the dam. Kronos is usually at the grid over the big ore mound. But he's a bit arrogant. You'll have to convince him that your message is important. See you later.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it. I'm not listening.
Always talk.
I'd better keep out of it.
Some people never learn.
Let's talk about...
I have an important message for Saturas.
What could be so important that our spiritual leader should interrupt his important studies for it?
If you're listening to all the blathering anymore,
I'd better keep out of it.
But keep it to yourself.
some people...
Kor Kalam has left the Brotherhood with some fanatical Templars. He wants to find the sleeper on his own and wake him up at all costs.
I've never trusted him, second guru or not. He's vain, insidious, and he's capable of anything. The Brotherhood is better off without him. I'll tell Saturas about it as soon as I get the chance. Leave now. Step!
That won't happen again.
Iberian, the leader of the sect camp, is dead.
What? How could that happen?
The Brotherhood performed a ritual, invoking their god. It seems the mental strain was too much for Iberian.
That's very sad. Iberian was a reliable ally, but it's no reason to justify interrupting Saturas' studies. Step!
The gurus have recognized that they're praying to an evil archdemon.
All of a sudden, they now think their sleeper is a demon? Sounds like another mad idea of the Brotherhood, but should they be right, all of us in the colony here might be in grave danger. You must report to Saturas at once. He must decide what is to be done.
Where can I find Saturas?
Go to the upper level. Tell the guards there that you have my permission to pass. The password is Tetriandoch. Saturas is by the pentagram. He spends almost all day there, studying how to blow up the big ore mound. Step!
What was the password again?
You're more of a scatterbrain than my old granny. It is Tetriandoch.
I'd like to become a magician.
We cannot afford to spread our knowledge among our enemies. We will not even consider instructing you unless you prove your loyalty to us.
I'm not listening to all the blathering.
There was a time when things would have gone very clever. As long as I'm not involved.
You'll have to watch what you tell me.
Maybe.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
If you think.
I thought that had been cleared up ages
Let's
ago.
talk about something else
There was
instead.
a time when things would have gone very differently.
Step aside.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
Let's talk about something else instead.
If you think.
You're very probably right.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
That's really not my problem. Let's talk about something else instead.
Same. I wouldn't like to
It
be
was
in
obvious
his
that
shoes.
there would be trouble ahead. Not to go rushing into anything.
Stop! Nobody may pass without the password!
Probably right.
Change. I'd better keep out of it.
Hang on, you shouldn't believe everything you
The password is Tetriandoch.
That's right! You may pass!
That won't happen
To know
again.
it. Rely on somebody. You're in trouble. That's how. I'd better keep out of it.
I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore.
I'm not listening. Oh, I thought that would have been clarified a long time ago.
That wasn't very clever.
Maybe.
Who are you?
I am Nefarious, magician of the Circle of Water.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble.
Maybe.
Where can I find Saturas?
Go through the big round gate. You'll find him there.
I'm not involved.
I'd like to become a magician of the Circle of Water.
Not so fast, my boy. Before we let a young man join us, he needs to have done something great. And he must have served us for some time. If you're really serious, you should join our mercenaries. There you can serve us. And maybe one day, you'll be granted a chance to do something great.
Not to go rushing into anything.
Am I ready for the Circle of Water?
Become one of our mercenaries. Then we'll see.
Hang on. Better not go
It's the
rushing.
same story every time.
People always talk.
Greetings, magician.
I am Riordian, the alchemist. I gather you want a potion?
Show me your goods.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Same
because
old story every time.
As long as I'm not involved.
I doubt that's ever likely to change. I'd better keep out of it.
I have important news from the Brotherhood's camp.
If Kronos gave you permission to visit me, it must be important news indeed.
Iberian is dead. He died during the ritual invocation of the Sleeper.
Iberion dead? That's bad news. Very bad news indeed. Who's leading the Brotherhood now? That power-hungry and deceitful Kor Kalam?
No, Kalam has turned his back on the Brotherhood. He's taken some Templars with him. Nobody knows where they've gone.
Why is that? He was in second place after Iberion.
Certain events have convinced the gurus that their way is the wrong one. Their god seems to be an evil archdemon. One of the gurus nearly killed me under the influence of the sleeper, although I had saved his life just briefly beforehand. Kor Kalam was the only guru who didn't want to admit the true nature of the hellish creature. That's why he's left the camp in the swamp.
I see. Well, at least we're lucky in this regard. Kor Angar is a good man. He's tough, but honest. If anybody could prevent the Brotherhood from falling apart after this spiritual catastrophe, he can.
I have this almanac. Iberian used it to charge the focus.
Very good. We need the knowledge contained in this book to charge the 5 original focus stones. I'll take the almanac.
I have this focus.
You're holding the key that can unlock all our bonds. It's one of the 5 focus stones which were used to create the magic barrier. And with the help of the very same focusing power of these stones, we'll tear down the Great Wall of Energy.
But won't that use up an awful lot of power?
True. But in all these years, we've untiringly collected ore instead of trading it for luxuries with our jailers. As you must know, each ore nugget contains a certain amount of magic power. With the aid of the energy thus amassed in the ore mound, we'll be able to destroy the magic barrier.
Sounds dangerous.
The explosion will be merely of a magical nature. It will only destroy everything that's been modified by the magic inside the barrier. There is no danger to us human beings.
Here, take the focus. I hope it really will be of some use to your plans with the ore mound. What are you going to do with the focus and the almanac now?
Nothing. We need the 4 remaining focus stones first. Unfortunately, we don't have any of these 4 magic stones.
I'm willing to find the 4 remaining focus stones for you. After all, I'm quite keen on getting out of here sometime myself.
I must warn you, searching for them will prove as difficult as it will be dangerous. Since conflict with the old camp is getting worse every day, I cannot give you any mercenary either. You'll be totally on your own.
Well, that's nothing unusual for me. I'll find a way to organize these things.
Your confidence does you credit, but you'll need some items to assist you. Take this map here. It's old, but on it you'll see the original locations of the focus stones when the barrier was created. Also, this spell scroll will enable you to travel back to our camp faster. Finally, you need to speak to Riordian. He brews the potions for the camp. You'll find him in his hut, here, on the upper level. May you return in one piece.